7, 6, 5, 4. We've got
In 1981, MTV introduced television to rock and roll. Television has never been quite the same since. Like the music, MTV was rude, crude, and stupid, symbolized by the MTV logo. An irreverent, always changing, often nasty, dumb little cartoon. This is the story of MTV animation.
Oh! What are you looking at?
Television.
Check this out.
The image is king.
We are the illusion.
Unbelievable. The ideas of going way, way back to the beginning of MTV, they're always, you know, breaking things, you know. I mean, in the sense of styles, and they actually were bringing a festival attitude to mainstream America.
Just get out of my pizza crap. MTV suckadanyaki. Get out of here. I don't know.
Okay, I find out that one of my best friends has slept with the guy that I'm in love with, right? So it's just like, I'm done. You know, I'm done. At first I didn't believe him. I'm like, you're a bastard, you know, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. She's my friend, she would never do that to me. Then his sister goes to me, look, I really care about you. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm gonna tell you the truth. He wasn't lying. So I was like, oh, all right. I was like hysterical, right? I'm attracted to like the wrong people, like absolute bastards.
What's that?
Using animation for hundreds of mindless, tasteless IDs and art breaks, MTV decided it was ready for something bigger, a mindless, tasteless, animated half-hour. Liquid Television, produced by Colossal Pictures and MTV, became a showcase for cutting-edge animation.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable?
Do you know what this means?
Hey, big boy, get in.
Get the humans!
It isn't possible.
Some of the most sophisticated animation on TV was shown on Liquid Television, and of course, some of the least sophisticated too.
Like one in his butt. That was cool. Dude, a frog. Frog baseball!
I got a call from the people at Liquid Television because they were calling about my previous stuff. because I'd done 3 short films before that, and so it was within a week or 2 of the thing of me finishing it that they were talking to me about doing something with it on MTV, something more than just running the short. My name is Mike Judge. I have created a virtual empire out of a small independent animated film.
Hey, baby. I'm like pretty tall. Damn it, cut it out. I'm trying to score.
You know, going from doing just being an independent animator straight into a series was kind of weird because I'd never worked. I'd only worked in my home by myself. I barely even knew any other animators, and so it was a little weird. You know, I moved to New York, and suddenly you're looking at all these other people drawing Beavis and Butt-head, and it took, you know, probably about 40 shows before I kind of realized that I was really in charge and that it's okay to tell people what to do. And
I told you to stop that asswipe.
get out. Get out. Yeah, I need to have him fired. What did you say? God, those guys, man. I got some phone calls I gotta make. Just turn the damn thing off.
Can I say Nat?
There's no censorship of any kind.
Censorship is cool.
Yeah, censorship is cool.
Yeah. I like when they put those black boxes on people's thingies.
Yeah, like somebody's talking, and then they say, get the Oh! Cut!
Now, butt munch, or was it ass wipe?
Dirty butthole. Butt knocker. Dumbass.
Ass munch.
Ass munch. We weren't allowed to say ass munch. The standards department said we couldn't say ass munch because that's something they called each other in junior high. And so we settled for butt munch. And then after a year of saying butt munch, I started just inadvertently saying ass munch. And they were so used to butt munch by then that they just kind of let ass munch through. And so now we have ass munch. Ass munch is now safe for air. And it took about a year and a half of hard work, but you can now say ass munch on MTV.
You dillweed. You dillhole. Monkey spank.
Turd wipe.
Waste of bum wipe.
You, butthole.
You butt, head. I mean, butt wipe.
Another hit series spawned on Liquid Television was Peter Chung's beautiful and deadly Aeon Flux. Peter called it a psychodrama disguised as action-adventure, and he wasn't talking about the New York subway.
When I started doing the Liquid TV series, the shorts for Liquid TV of Aeon, I had no idea that it was going to be turned into a series or into anything else. In fact, it started out by killing the character. And when we did a second series of Liquid TV shorts, I didn't know how to explain how the character was still alive since she died, so I just kept killing her. It was like everything that I hadn't been allowed to do in all the years I'd been working in the animation industry, where I'd been working on kids shows. You know, I suddenly put all of that into one character. I was definitely trying to push the limits in terms of what I could get away with.
Ready for the action now, Danger Boy?
What was funny working on the series was trying to slip little things through standards and practices, and also little creative things through. The irony is that they would pick up on things which weren't intended at all, and point to them as being obscene or sexually suggestive, and other things which I thought were much more blatant just had no problem flying through at all. Some of the things that I really expected to be cut out made it through. Like, for example, there's one episode where two people are having sex through a hole in the wall, and there's a close-up view of sperm swimming.
That was wonderful.
And I was amazed that got through and actually made it on the air. Very pleased, actually. Eon was really the first time that I'd worked on a show that was a character that I had created.
He did a good job. Yes. You're me. Lovely.
And stories that I'd written. And I think definitely I couldn't have done Eon for another network other than MTV.
That which does not kill us makes us stranger.